Hey everybody, it's Joe, Redneck Collector, coming at you with another video. And this one is going to be way different than anything you've ever seen on my channel. And I'm going to make sure the title lets you all know that. So hopefully if you're here, you really want to be here, you have some interest in this. But it's going to be a huge departure from what I normally do. And I'm going to talk about another type of card collecting that I do with my family that allows us to share the hobby together. And in order to do that, I'm going to bring on a couple guests to help me present today's video. So I got special guests. Why don't you guys come on over? So today's guests are my son, Finn, and my daughter, Mara. So Finn and Mara are going to help me talk a little bit about Pokemon collecting. So that's something that we choose to do as a family. They're not so much into the sports cards, but they enjoy Pokemon collecting. So it is both very different and very similar to card collecting. So I thought that this video might be interesting to some of you all. Maybe you've got kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, whatever it might be, and you'd like to share your joy of collecting, but you can't convince them that to care about Yogi Berra and Larry Doby and Stan Musial. Like, I can't do that. So, but we sure care about, who's your favorite Pokemon, Finn? Tell everybody.
Arceus.
Arceus. Who's your favorite?
Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. I like King Gambit a lot, but we also like some of the big names like Charizard and Pikachu. So there's lots of fun names in it. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of our favorite cards in our collection. Finn's going to show, because we do grade. We grade our Pokemon cards just like we grade our sports cards. So Finn, why don't you show some of your cards here and talk about them just briefly, okay? Here you go. Show that one.
This one is one that I suckered my dad in.
All right, sorry about that. A little bit of a technical difficulty. Finn's gonna show you some of his favorite cards. Mara's gonna show some off too. So Finn, why don't you show that first one there and talk a little bit about it?
Dinmentization. I really like this. I suckered my dad into grading it.
Yeah, we do quite a bit of grading with Pokemon, and he gets to pick out some of the candidates, and we look at
the older sets right now.
Yeah, it's a little bit older set, so we look at that. We look at centering and all those same things you look at with sports cards. It's to try to get our 10s. Why don't you show the next one, bud?
Bubble Mew, the second best pull in Paldean Faints.
Yeah.
My dad pulled without me.
Yep, I did. I opened some packs, as sad as that sounds. I opened some packs without him, and he's never let me live that down. And I pulled this card. It's a really cool card. I like the set. I thought it was a lot of fun. So, I cracked a few packs without him.
It's annoying.
And yeah, I've never lived this down. So, then I will tell you, while we're on this subject, TCG Player is an app that you can download that will help you out a lot identifying these cards. Because if you're like me, you maybe knew Pikachu and Charizard and that was it. So TCG Player actually has a function where it'll scan it with a camera, and it will give you an idea of the rarity and maybe the value of the cards. Because if you're like me, you're going to need that starting out, at least till you learn a little bit about the sets. Mara, why don't you show this one off right here? Show it to the camera.
This one is a Charizard, and it's an EX, and it's really cool.
Yeah, this is actually
the best pull from Paldean Fates.
Yeah, this is the best pull from Paldean Fates, and we got a PSA 10 on that one too. So very cool.
And I love that card.
Yeah, she loves that card. All right, Finn, what's up next?
So Venusaur,
yeah,
151. PSA totally messed this grade up. 7 on it, and I'm not very happy about that.
It's a rant video. He's like a mini Mangini here, ranting about PSA.
It's the third, or
it's still a very, very cool card.
Yes, it's one of the best.
Yep. So
then we got World Turtle from the same. Blastoise from the same set.
Stop shaking the card, bud. You can't
9,
see it.
And I like it a lot.
It's a cool card. So Pikachu, Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, some of the biggest names. They're some of the most famous starter Pokemon. This is the best card in our collection.
Here is another Charizard.
Let's get
the
it closer.
Best pull in 151.
And it's an EX, and it's a 10. It's really good. And
goes for about over.
No, it doesn't matter. It's a pretty good card. So it's Pokemon lets out sets like every 6-8 weeks. There's a new set coming. A lot of these pulls are from some of our favorites. Pokemon 151 was the original 151 Pokemon. It's super popular. If you see that and get it for a reasonable price, it's a lot of fun to open. And there's a lot of, cool cards and value. And if you're like me, I like the artwork. I didn't grow up with Charizard. It's some really cool artwork that you can appreciate and get into, even if, the characters don't mean a whole lot to you. So some other ways that we can enjoy them, because it's like anything else, you don't have to grade everything, but some of the sets will come with, this is very cool. It's a one-touch, and it is Pokemon branded. You can see it. This came with a premium set that we opened, and it will have these promo cards in it, and they're really, really cool artwork. And you'll get things like the one-touches. Sometimes it's a single one-touch. That's a triple one-touch. You'll get dice and other things, sleeves that you can utilize to play the game if you choose to play the game. We do play the game some. We're not experts. Finn's going to show you probably one of the best ways to get involved with the Pokemon hobby is the ETB, or Elite Trainer Box. Go ahead.
You could look on the back. We'll show you the promo.
You're not in the camera shot, bud.
We'll show you the promo.
Yep, you get a promo card.
And then this one comes with 8. They either come with 8 or 9 cards.
Packs.
Yep.
And then it'll also have those dice I was talking about, energy cards, sleeves, a lot of things to kind of get you going. And it's one of the more reasonable ways. Pokemon right now is super hot, so sometimes this is hard to find at retail. But when you can, this is one of the best values. It's kind of the equivalent of a blaster, or really probably more like a mega box, if I was to compare it to sports cards. Whereas a booster box, that terminology is like a hobby box. Those are going to have like 36 packs in them, usually only going to be found at hobby shops. Whereas an ETB is retail. You're going to find these at Walmart, Target, anywhere, as well as hobby shops. So in just a minute, we're going to spin the camera around. We're gonna open some packs and show you how to identify whether or not you got a card and how rare it is. Whether it's something to really think about. But one other thing I wanted to show, along with the one touch I was showing, was so this would be just an EX. This is a cool card. It's a very, what they call playable card. So some cards have some added value because they're cool, but then they're also playable in decks. Whereas obviously the PSA cards you can't play in a deck. They fit in a standard top loader, but because Pokemon uses such a very thin stock, you'll find that after we had an accident where we damaged a card by slinging it out of the top loader, that we've got these perfect fit sleeves. They're made by the same folks that, should have did this before the video, made by the same company that does them for the PSA, and it's just like a one-touch sleeve or anything else. It's going to protect the card. It's going to protect the top loader. You can take it in and out, and then it's going to close on top, and it's going to keep that card from slinging out of there because they are they move very easily inside there. It doesn't take very much thin card stock. One other way that we really enjoy the Pokemon hobby, and if you're familiar with Shane Shoebox Legends, you know about the famous Z Folios. These are awesome. They blend the protection of top loaders with the joy of being able to flip through a binder, right? You can enjoy your cards a little bit better. So probably won't do it justice here on camera, but we're going to spin it and you can see where, you've got pages of top loaded Pokemon cards, right? So, because what we found early on is when you like looking at your cards and you're younger, you want to pull them in and out of the pages a lot. Well, they tended to get a little bit more scuffed up, fouled up, if you will. So this is a perfect way that they can still take it out, look at it, enjoy it, flip through the pages, however they wanted to do it. But very reasonable. These Z Folios can be had for, just a little under $30, I think, right around $30. And they can really add to the enjoyment of the hobby while protecting it. Yes, we're going to open it. We're going to open some packs because somebody's excited about it. So we're going to spin it around, show you how to identify some of those cards. You get to see a little bit about what's in an ETB. The kids are going to take turns opening packs. Maybe we'll hit something good. But anyway, hope you enjoy this. Hope you're getting something out of it. And would love to hear comments. I know it's not my normal stuff here on the channel, but love to hear what you all think about it. If you have any further questions, would love to help you out, because for me, I hope this is the bridge to more sports card collecting as they get older. But for right now, we are having a blast. There's tons of value, both in time and card value too. Pokemon is very hot. I don't see it going anywhere. I see this in another 20 years. All the graybeards like me, will be still involved in the Pokemon hobby. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. We're going to spin this around. We're going to open some packs. All right, we're back. We've got our ETB here. We've taken the packaging off the outside of it. I'm going to help out a little bit here. We're going to open it up, and you'll be able to see inside it. And something we learned, it took us a while, but fold these flaps out, and you can get to the things inside of it. There's your promo card. Those are always fun. We've got energy cards if you play the game. You've got some cool themed sleeves for with scenes on them from whatever the characters are in this set. And then you've got some of the accoutrement. Somebody enjoyed it when I used that saying again in another video, but some of the things you need to play the game. But for today, we're going to open some packs.
Yeah.
So we're going to put some packs down here. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way. Finn's going to lead us off. And he's going to show you, we're not doing the pack trick or anything here, buddy. We're just going to open it straight up, and we're going to show them where the hits are at in these, okay?
So here, you want to get from the back, flap this. This is how I open it, and I do that. And then you pull.
These code cards that are on the back, show them a code card, bud. So those you can use for the online TCG player. It's a great way to play the game, learn the game, and these can be redeemed for digital packs. So you get the fun of opening up a pack digitally as well. But it's just a great way to learn the rules of the game if you've never played it. All right, Finn, show us something here.
So so there's the common, and then
Yep.
you see that shine. That's where the good card is going to be.
Okay, well, let's get
Dartrix.
You don't have to list them off, bud. See, the art's cool on them. These are all going to be what's considered commons. And you're going to get, these are reverse hollows, where the image itself is not hollowed, but the card is. You can see the shine on it. So that's a reverse hollow. Normally, you're going to have like 2 of those. Let's go to the next one, bud. There's another reverse hollow, and then that is a hollow. So now, show the numbering on the card down there, bud. Can you move it without... See the numbering? That is number 6 of 64. So the number to the left is just like the number in a set of tops or anything else. And the number to the right is how many cards are in this particular set. So we've got 64 cards in this set, and this is number 6. So that will come into play when we pull a better card, hopefully here in a minute. Okay, let's now Mara's gonna open a pack.
I want to open it.
Okay, can you come over here on camera? Like, put your hands in right over there. Okay, yep.
Can I sit down?
This is riveting TV here. I know if you've stuck with us, we really appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun here. Get them out of there, baby. Okay. All right. So, there you go. Let's see. Let's flip through them and see what we got. Yeah. Lots of fun art on these, and they have different... when you play the game, they have different abilities. You can evolve them. Some of them are items that help you in your deck if you're into playing the game. All right. There's a reverse hollow. We got a reverse hollow and a regular hollow. All right, Finn, you're up. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
We're going to at least open packs here until we can show you maybe something a little bit better so that you'll know how to identify whether or not you got a good card or not. Oh, they're all good, but you know what I mean. Something that's a little bit more rare. Just set them down right there, baby. Yep. All right, here we go. Next pack.
if we get nothing good, it's okay.
That's right.
Just for fun.
It's just for fun. Oh, there we go.
EX.
So we got an EX. So an EX. And then this, there's eras to the Pokemon game. Right now we're in the Scarlet and Violet era. Shrouded Fable is a part of that. So EXs are the better playable cards. Usually they're a little bit rarer. You won't pull as many of these. So you see the EX at top. And then down at the bottom, you're going to see it's still numbered out of 64. This one is number 15 of 64. Yep. All right, let's move on to another pack here.
Finn, can you please get out this way?
Well, we don't really have time to be switching seats back and forth here, sweetie. We're on the clock here. Why don't you go ahead and show those on camera and see how we do here.
Yep.
Here you go. Here's the first card. Here, the second one.
All right, just flip through them. Yep, there we go.
Here's Eevee.
Eevee's a popular one.
Especially in the new set.
Yep, the new set that just came out, Prismatic Evolutions. Oh, Monkey Dory!
Wait, that's actually one of the best cards.
That's actually one of the better cards that you can
pull. Oh, it's a
pull.
special illustration!
All right, you can tell by Finn's excitement here. All right, hold on. So we're gonna show this one. Finn, can you...
I'll hold it. So, all of them are like this, except I think for one, all specials. 2 gold star means special illustration, rare. And then 1 star means illustration, rare. Then everything else.
Show them what you're talking about, buddy. Though they can't see it because you're talking about it. We got to get the camera to focus. Don't use your fingers. Just move your hands for a second, buddy. All right, we'll see if we can get this to focus. Camera's not one to focus. See there at the bottom, we got number 91 out of 64. So anytime the left number is larger than the right number, you know you've got what is a secret rare or, one of the more rare cards. And like Finn was calling out, they've got different stars there. You can see this is a double gold star. This is the Monkey Dory. This is one of the better cards that can be pulled out of the set. And it looks like a good copy of the card too, so great job. All right, Finn, let's get another pack going.
And this is Shrouded Fable.
Yep, this is Shrouded Fable, so...
It will come with a guidebook to show you every card in the set. The better cards are in the back.
We appreciate it if you've stuck with us this long. This is our first family YouTube video, so we're having some fun here. Okay, there's our 2 reverse hollows, and then there is our regular.
So there's going to be an Ursaluna and a Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Yep.
And the energy will always be behind it.
Yep, absolutely. So we'll see. We're going to open, I think, maybe one more pack here because we're going a little long on the video. Y'all have gotten to see one good pull, so.
So here is the first one. See the number.
Yep.
Here's this one.
Yep, there we go. Now you're doing good. Okay.
Here's another one. That one's like kind of cool.
Yeah, there's lots of cool art on these. There's our reverse hollow, another reverse hollow, and look at that, Cassiopeia. And once again, that one is going to be, let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Doesn't want to seem to focus too well on that.
2 silver star.
2 silver star, and you can see the number to the left, 86, larger than the number to the right. What's 2 silver stars, Finn? What is that one? Is that an ultra rare, right?
Yep, and that's a full art.
Full art or ultra rare is the vernacular for this particular one. So anyway, there you go. We're 9 minutes in. We appreciate your guys' attention thus far. You got to see kids open some packs, saw some of their favorite cards, heard a little bit of how we like to collect, and we just really appreciate it. Guys, what would you like to say to everybody?
Thank you for watching.
And I hope you had a great time watching.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Check my channel out when I get one.
All right. Thanks, guys. Let us know down below what you think of our collection.